Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing a 2-hour trading strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 2-hour trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 48 different strategies. This one will be the 49th, with 12 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 529 indicators, with 224 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test all these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator, or today's strategy, is a 2-hour trading strategy. It was on the Euro versus the New Zealand dollar, and it consists of one indicator. That's going to be the ICHIMOKU cloud. Now, for those of you who get confused about what exactly these strategy testing videos are about, what I do is I find a video on YouTube generally who typically makes a claim about a strategy being extremely profitable, extremely high win rate. And then I take that strategy and I put it to test, and I use their video title in this title in hopes that this video will show up near that video in the search results, so that way if it is a horrible strategy, someone doesn't take that strategy and go waste their money on it. So continue to get comments of people talking about the titles and such. Now in this particular video, the claim was made that this is a 100% winning strategy, a winning ICHIMOKU cloud strategy. Like I said, like 100%, I believe is what the title says. And so the ICHIMOKU is quite an interesting indicator. I'm sure you've probably heard of it. There's quite a few moving parts. We are going to go in and turn off the lagging span because we don't use it in this particular case, and it just kind of muddies up the screen a little bit more than it needs to be. The strategy on this is relatively simple. So what we're looking for is for price action to break the cloud, the ICHIMOKU cloud. And so let me do that. So we have the cloud here. That's these red and green zones, cloud areas. That's the ICHIMOKU cloud. And then you have the lagging span A and lagging span B, or no, I'm sorry, the conversion and the baseline are going to be the two indicator or two moving average looking lines right here. And so what we're looking for again is first and foremost for the price action to break the above or below the cloud. And so we'll take a look at an example of this as we go along. So let's take this area right here for example. So price action breaks out of the cloud right here on this candle. It's kind of hard to see because it's not a clean break to the upside, but that's where it breaks out right there. And so that would be a break to the upside. And then what we're looking for is we are looking for the blue, which one is that? The conversion line to be above the baseline. So the blue line to be above the maroon or red line. Once that happens, that is a signal to go long. We would go long at the close of this candle right here, the very beginning of the next candle. Our stop would be set. Now in the original video they said that it should be, the stop should be set at the on a long position below the candle that broke the cloud. And in the video, the example that they gave was one candle that broke clean through the cloud from one side to the other, and so it gave a really good long stop to kind of put in place. What I've been doing is the candle that breaks the cloud from the opposite side. So right here would be an example right below this candle right here, because it's the candle that broke into the cloud and then price action continued to go through. Or you could just set it right below the cloud if you wanted to, but that's where I was setting the stops whenever I was testing this. And then as far as a take profit, what you're looking for is hopefully for price action to take off to the upside, and then when the conversion line and the baseline flip, then we would exit the trade. It's the exit kind of signal there. And so in this case, when the blue line crosses down below the red line, then we would exit. In this particular case, it looks like, let's see, exit was right about here. That would have been a losing trade because we entered right here and we would have exited about right there. The loss of 32 pips. Let's see if we can find a short example right here. It's a good short example. So you see price action breaks down below the cloud right here. You can see this candle right here is the one that actually makes the break to the downside. We would then put the stop right about here. Is where I would have done it if I was testing this whenever I did the testing. And then we would ride it out until we get a cross, and the cross took place right there. And so that would have been about 185 pips gain right there, about 185 pip winner. So that is the strategy. That's what we are looking for in the testing. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the 50 trade test. Once we get done with that, we'll pick it up on the other side to see what the strategy was able to achieve. All right, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you're interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon-only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, you'll get access to the Patreon-only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. Our admin Jay and some of the regular members post regular market analysis where they put up screenshots of charts where they've marked out areas of support and resistance, indicators that they're using, exactly when they're entering trades and exiting trades, and taking profits, the whole deal. They are growing small accounts really quickly with the information that they're putting out for everyone to see. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. We've recently had that transferred over into an Excel sheet, so you'll get the Excel sheet and the PDF of all those indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones are losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to the Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested. And so that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones are losers, their win rates, as well as links to go back and review those individual videos. And another new thing that we've been doing here recently, well, I guess it's not too recent, it's been a while now, but one of our other members has put together a small handful of optimized profitable indicators that we are giving away for free to all the patrons. So there is a ton of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. All right, so what was this strategy able to achieve? All right, so here we are with some numbers. We did the 50 trade test. Out of those 50, we had 18 winners. We had 32 losers. So not a great win rate. But the thing is, the winners generally were really large compared to the losers, which were generally really small. So you can see that even though we took 18 wins and 32 losing signals, losing trades, the winners was able to clear a total of 4,585 pips. And then the losers only accounted for 2,715 pips altogether. And so that is a total gain in pips of 1,870. And so all in all, not a bad strategy. So now, was it a 100% win rate? No, it was not. There will most likely never be a strategy or indicator that will give you 100% win rate on all the trades. But this one was not a bad one. Again, it's the ICHIMOKU system. It is a kind of tried and true method of trading, and in this case it did really well. I can't speak for other pairs or other time frames. The original video said you could do it on any time frame, and so it didn't specifically say an exact time frame, so I just picked the 2 hour, and it seemed to work out really well. And in a relatively short period of time, it didn't take that long to get to that kind of a gain in pips. And so if you're a trader who is consistently losing or even just breaking even, you might want to switch to this, give it a try, see what you can get out of it, see if you can slowly start growing your account, being a little bit more profitable. So there you have it. That's the system. That's where we are. This one will go ahead and put on the yes list as far as a winner. Another one on there. It's been a while, but yeah, this one will go on the yes list. And from here, we will be moving on to testing some more indicators.